Wilfred would not live to see Europe at peace. He was killed in action on the 4th of November 1918 during the crossing of the Sambre-Oise Canal 1 week before the armistice. His mother received the telegram informing of her son's death on the 11th of November, Armistice Day, as the church bells were ringing out the end of hostilities. Wilfred Owen is buried at Oars Communal Cemetery. His poetry remains the most widely read and respected of the Great War. On the 11th of November 1985, he was among 16 First World War poets commemorated on a slate monument unveiled at Poets' Corner in Westminster Abbey.
The Send-Off by Wilfred Owen. Down the close, darkening lanes they sang their way to the siding shed, and lined the train with faces grimly gay. Their breasts were stuck all white with wreath and spray, as men's are, dead. Dull porters watched them, and a casual tramp stood staring hard, sorry to miss them from the upland camp. Then unmoved signals nodded, and a lamp winked the guard. So secretly, like wrongs hushed up, they went. They were not ours. We never heard to which front these were sent. Nor there if they yet mock what women meant, who gave them flowers. Shall they return to beatings of great bells in wild trainloads? A few, too few for drums and yells, may creep back, silent to still village wells, up half-known roads.
Arms and the Boy by Wilfred Owen. Let the boy try along his bayonet blade how cold steel is, and keen with hunger of blood, blue with all malice like a madman's flash, and thinly drawn with famishing for flesh. Lend him to stroke these blind, blunt bullet leads which long to nuzzle in the hearts of lads, or give him cartridges of fine zinc teeth, sharp with the sharpness of grief and death. For his teeth seem for laughing round an apple. There lurk no claws behind his fingers supple, and God will grow no talons at his heels, nor antlers through the thickness of his curls.
Dulce et decorum est by Wilfred Owen. Bent double like old beggars under sacks, knock-kneed, coughing like hags, we cursed through sludge, till on the haunting flares we turned our backs, and towards our distant rest began to trudge. Men marched asleep. Many had lost their boots, but limped on, bloodshod. All went lame, all blind, drunk with fatigue, death even to the hoots of gas shells dropping softly behind. Gas, gas! Quick, boys! An ecstasy of fumbling, fitting the clumsy helmets just in time. But someone still was yelling out and stumbling and floundering like a man in fire or lime. Dim through the misty panes and thick green light, as under a green sea, I saw him drowning. In all my dreams before my helpless sight he plunges at me, guttering, choking, drowning. If in some smothering dreams you too could pace behind the wagon that we flung him in, and watch the white eyes writhing in his face, his hanging face, like a devil sick of sin, if you could hear at every jolt the blood come gargling from the froth-corrupted lungs bitter as the cud, of vile, incurable sores on innocent tongues. My friend, you would not tell with such high zest to children, ardent for some desperate glory, the old lie, dulce et decorum est, pro patria mori.
Spring Offensive by Wilfred Owen. Halted against the shade of a last hill,